So, what's the last chapter? Chapter 28. Then, in chapter 28, where was Paul? In what country? Rome, right? Yeah. So, Roma. Rome is in, anong bansa po? Italy. So Paul was imprisoned here, Caesarea. Caesarea Philippi is here, but here Caesarea, yeah. And it is also with a beautiful port and then army base too. Then he moved to Sidon, right? And Myra, Nidus. Here, anong island? Crete, very good. So Vincent is always a good invite Pisa. Crete. Then here, Paul, why are you shy? Feel good. Paul says, no more voyage. There's a danger. But pirates, they just didn't listen to Paul. Then they continued. Then they faced strong wind, right? Hurricane. What's the name? Northeaster. Yeah. So here they were drifted. They didn't eat many days. Yeah. Then finally, by God's grace, they landed Malta. So no one died. Then they were wet. Paul was warming himself around the fire, but poisonous snake bit Paul, right? So people thought, Paul will die soon. But nothing happened. By God's miracle and protection. And Syracuse region, the online form of abuse. Yeah, this they say when this is the entrance of Rome. When commander of Rome, after they winning the battle, they march through this road. So all form of abuse. Paul also passed this. Then the Calvins, and finally here in Rome. So this is the route how Paul was sent to Rome. He was a prisoner, but looks like that he was protected by a soldier. Then for 2 years in Rome, he preached the gospel efficiently, as he preached in Ephesus, Roman prison, and under the Acts. So now let's see Pauline epistles written thereafter. Overview of the 4 prison epistles. In Rome, he wrote inside the prison 4 letters, right? Ano po ba? Colossians, then Ephesians, and Philemon, and Philippians. So for our country, Philippines. Hindi? No, right? Yeah. So church in Philippi, in Greece. When we list according to written data, scholars say first Philippians. Okay po ba? The next Colossians and Philemon. Philemon is a leader, member of Colossian church. Together, Colossians and Philemon. Then, next book is Ephesians. Ephesians is a church in Ephesus. Yeah. The overview of the three pastoral epistles. First, Timothy, Titus, and second, Timothy. Titus worked where over Crete, right? Island of Crete. Timothy in where? Pastor in Ephesus. Right. So present epistles, Colossians, Philemon, Ephesians, Philippians. So let's review. During a second journey of Paul, First Thessalonians, Second Thessalonians, Galatians, right? And next, during third journey in Ephesus, First Corinthians, then Philippi, Second Corinthians. Then here in Corinth, he wrote the book of Romans, right? Yeah. Then in Roman prison, Colossians, Philemon, Ephesians, Philippians. So let's see, here's Colossae. Here, right? Colossae. Colossae is also mentioned in the book of Revelation, one of the seven churches. So Colossae, how this church was established. How? And we just believe that Paul did not directly start to plant this church, but Colossae church might be by Paul. And during his third journey, how long did Paul stay in Ephesus? 2 or 3 years, right? Then it says that in Asia Minor, most of the people came to Ephesus to hear the gospel. So people in Colossae, they came to Paul when he stayed in Ephesus. Then this church was established. Then while Paul was imprisoned, he met the leader of Colossae. His name is Epaphras. Then he came to know some problems. The problems is kind of false teaching, wrong teaching, and some say that not Jesus only. You need to keep the law of Moses, and also other problems. They worship angels, and then Greek philosophy. So Paul addressed these problems here. Then here Colossae and Philemon. What about what's the background of Philemon? Philemon, I think he is a rich guy because his house is used for a church. Then he had a slave. His name is Onesimus, right? Then Onesimus, the Bible did not say correctly, but we guess that Onesimus might involved in kind of a bad thing. Stealing, knockout, or something like that. Then he ran away. At that time, if a slave did run away, what is the most serious penalty? Killing, right? As a slave is considered not necessarily a person, but the possession of a master. Then Onesimus probably jailed. Then he met Paul. Then by the gospel, Onesimus was changed. And Paul said, you accept Onesimus as your dear brother and ask for forgiveness. I believe Philemon accepted what Paul said. So Colossians, Philemon together was sent here, Colossae church. Then next, Philippians is here to Philippi. And then Ephesians here, Ephesus. So coming week we will read these four prison epistles. Then when we read this, I mentioned this two in the book of Romans. First part is kind of doctrine, and second part is Christian ethics. What I mean, practice. How we apply the words of God into our life. So this is for today, and then it's also good that you sometimes refer to this table too. So let's see here, 48 to 50, first journey, 50 to 53, second journey, 53 to 57, third journey. These books are written, right? And 60 to 62, here, for first imprisonment in Rome. What about 57 to 60? Where was Paul? Prisoned in Caesarea. Then here, after 2 years, he was freed. Then he might do fourth journey. He might reach Spain and also, Ephesus, probably Corinth too. Then 66, 68, he was imprisoned again. Then 68, he died by Rome authority for Christ. All right. So this is for today, and so now I wish you have a very good time. Your team leader. Are you ready, Boba? Yes. Go.